Hey all, it is Dani Patterson, and I'm having so much fun sharing with you guys some kind of hidden gems of Schoology, or maybe features that you've heard of in the past, but you just haven't used them recently, so you might have forgot about them. And one of my favorite one is the pinning to the announcement tool. Not a lot of people know about this, so let's take a moment and let me show you how you go about pinning an announcement. I have a basic way, and then I'm going to move up to more intermediate, and then on to an advanced way to pin announcements. So let's begin. All right, I am in my Schoology course that I like to use for practice, and I'm under the Updates tab. And so this is where I'm going to start with my basic announcement. So Zoom meeting at 1 p.m. on Thursday. See you there. Something very basic I put in my updates. Of course, I want to do my spell check because I am guilty of making spelling errors. Once my update is in there, what I'm going to look for is, before I click this post button, you'll see this little hidden button, which is where you'll locate this bell. When I click on the bell and select post, my announcement now moves to the top of my page rather than below. Well, it does both in a way. But it's also at the top. So as students move about your page and head over into materials, they will also see that announcement up there. Head back over updates, that announcement is up there. That announcement will stay there until you click the button that says remove. So that was quickly a basic way of how to pin an announcement. Let's talk about more of an intermediate way. So I have this fun font, this Zoom meeting Thursday at 1. Click here to join. I'm just gonna take the first part. Zoom meeting Thursday at 1. I used a fancy font. I can even make it any color I want. So this kind of takes my my boring font that you just saw in Schoology and kind of snazz it up a bit. And if you don't know what I'm using PowerPoint. It's just, I opened up a PowerPoint document. It's over here. And so I use the font, the color that I want. I'm going to copy this and move over to my course and paste it here. As you see, the color stayed, the font stayed, and I'm going to select that pin button and post it. And now it's at the top again of my course. It even centered it for me. Again, I head over to materials, it's there, updates, it's there. All right, now I'm going to move on to an advanced way to pin an announcement. So if you are done and you feel like you have enough, we understand, but if you want to push yourself a little bit further, we're going to use two things. I'm going to use PowerPoint and I'm going to use a Google Doc. And my Google Doc is just a blank page, nothing really on it. So I'm going to open back up my PowerPoint. As you guys saw, I want to announce that I have a Zoom meeting at 1. I'm going to save this, click here to join, because watch what I'll be able to do later. Here's my cute little image that I got. I'm going to put this inside of the computer, maybe make it a little bit bigger, up my font a bit more. And once this is together, I like the way that it looks. I'm going to do what's called rubber banding, or also known as select all. I'm going to drag my mouse for the left corner to the right corner to, again, rubber band the image, and the text box is selected. And then on my mouse, I'm going to right click and I'm going to group these so that instead of it being layered, now it's all one image. And I'm going to save this as a picture. So I'm going to save this picture. I'm just going to set it to my desktop so that I know right where it is. I'm going to put icon. So now I have this as an image, and this is where we have to go into Google. And you might wonder, why are we going into Google? It just works this way. I'm not sure why, but it does. It doesn't work if I were to do it from PowerPoint. It works if I do it from Google. So from this Google Doc, I'm going to select Insert Image, Upload from Computer, and like I said, I put it on my desktop, so let's get to my desktop tab. Here's the image titled Icon. There it is. I'm going to shrink it down a bit. I definitely don't want that image to be that huge in my course. And so here it is. I have my Zoom meeting image. And the only thing I need to do from this Google Doc is to copy it from here, move into my course where I want to pin my updates. I'm going to paste that image, and as you can see, the image moved over. Again, I don't know what the magic is from Google Doc on here, but it works, so I'm showing you, and I hope it's helpful. But what you could do is you can highlight this image And then you can come over and hyperlink the image. So for Zoom users, if you're having them access a Zoom meeting, you can come over here, copy your invitation, or you can just come down and copy the link. See where it says join Zoom meeting? I just need that link right there. Right click copy or Control C, come back to insert edit link, insert, and now this is a hyperlinked image. So again, we don't want to forget the step of pinning it to the top because that's the whole point of this video and why you're watching. And so when I click post, watch what happens. It pins that to the top of my course under updates, also on materials, and then watch what happens when I click the image. As you can see, regular mouse, when I move over the image, it turns into a finger, letting me know that this is hyperlinked. So when I click on it, the Zoom launching Zoom meeting opens up. How cool is that? Anyways, if you get stuck or if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And again, thanks for joining along, and hopefully you're learning something new through these countdowns to Christmas break.